Everybody, this is Mountain Mama, and I was just going to update everybody on those of you who are watching, on our travel plans. 7 months ago, I did a video where I was talking about how we were hoping to be on the road by this May. Well, now it's June, and all that's been delayed because of COVID-19. We were in the process of last fall looking for a RV. We hadn't decided between a travel trailer, and we were going to take our Great American Road Trip. We are still doing that. We are still planning. It's just been bumped out by a few more months. We still plan on taking our trip. And anyway, so right now what we're looking at is 10 more months for taking off on the road. We were just going to allow a few more months for whatever is happening with COVID, or to find a new strategy or the best way that we want to travel for our family. We are getting ready to buy a truck in the next couple months, and we are also still deciding if we want a Class C or a travel trailer for our travels. I believe we're going to go with the travel trailer. I think it's going to fit us better. It's also more affordable for getting started, and we're going to follow the advice of some of our fellow RVers and go ahead and get started with what we got, or what we can get. I'm going to do a series on my channel of our travel videos once we get traveling. In the meantime, I'll do a few videos on us trip planning, on how we are planning our trips, on our search for. So you can come along with us on our journey and our family's journey. Being several problems that we are in the planning stages of, that we are trying to navigate, or we will most likely be bringing my mother, so it'll be a multi-generational trip. We are having to make accommodation. Not only are we a special needs family, our kids are special needs, some of our kids. Our toddler is physically special needs. And my mother has multiple sclerosis. So it's going to be interesting. I'm going to document our travels as a multi-generational family traveling in an RV with special needs. We will be part-time RVing, as in 6 months out of the year. That's our goal. We will probably start that next May, which is 10 months away. 10, 11 months away. Well, if we want to leave in May 1st, it would be 10 months away. As I said, we should have left last month, but we just put off buying the RV with COVID-19. We did look at the casita, which we really like the casita. I can talk about our looking at the casita later in another video. An amalgam of what we are doing pre-trip. This is our pre-road trip planning for RV life. As I said, we're going to be traveling 6 months out of the year. That's our goal. And then come home to our home base in the Great Smoky Mountains the other 6 months of the year. That way our children have access to the medical care that they need. And as I said earlier in the video, since we are taking my mother along, we will have to make sure that she is getting her medical needs and to her doctor's appointments. Our county is about 40,000 people. It's a small county. But we are real close, about 45 minutes to a major city that has great medical care. However, with my mother and her multiple sclerosis, we make sure that we take her to a dedicated multiple sclerosis center. I can do a whole video on that, and that has nothing to do with our RV road trip, but I just wanted to mention that. So that is why we decided initially we're going to be part-time RVing and keep our home base here, just to make sure that we can make sure she gets her medical needs met, as well as our children. We're also going to be documenting our travels that are local, that are pretty close to us. And the reason that we're going to do that is some of our RV buddies have said you get started where you can. And with this COVID-19 and with a lot of the quarantine, and even though we're coming out of some of the quarantine, we're not quite sure how travel restrictions will remain, or if they will have another lockdown, depending on the rise of the second wave of COVID. I'm not getting off into all of that. I'm just saying It's very hard, as all you current RVers know, to be traveling or traveling for long distances in this current climate. That is still our goal. We are still in the process of that. What we thought we'd start out doing while we are waiting to find the travel trailer that we're looking for, or the RV setup we're looking for, planning and looking and getting our truck secured and getting a few things done on our home, because we believe we're going to put the house on Airbnb for next spring and summer. That way, while we're gone, we're also making a little income to go toward our travel expenses. So we need to do a few things in our home to get that ready. So we're going to take the next 6 to 10 months and do that. And hopefully the COVID will have died down. That being said, we will do some local travel. Traveling within a couple of hours away, or going on some hikes and some things. Because we are blessed enough that we live in one of the travel destinations that many of you RVers come to. And we want to show some of the things that we enjoy about living in the Great Smoky Mountains. So we are going to do a few videos on that, and that will help us work out the kinks as well. So when we're ready to take our Great American Road Trip, I'll be a little bit better at documenting our travels on film. This is Mountain Mama. I'm signing off for right now. Talk to you guys later. Bye.